Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. There was the ice cream truck. It's raining here today. I'm outside heading to the garden to harvest some pak choi, and I thought that I'll just take you along with me. As I was cleaning the pak choi in the kitchen, I thought that it could be nice with some garlic to it. I'm going to pickle it, and pickled pak choi, even though it's very leafy, and garlic, I think that would be nice. It's not garlic season here, so I'll just look for the biggest stem and see how the garlic looks like. I thought we could have a look down here. Because here I have a few that looks quite big. So which one should I take? Right, or the one on the left? Okay, I take the one on the left and see. That's not too bad. We can use it. Use it for the pickle. So the pak choi is cleaned and the garlic is cleaned, and if you have been here before to this channel, you know that I'm trying to weigh everything that I bring in from the garden this season. So I'm just going to weigh I'm just going to weigh everything to put in my list. Usually this is the first year that I'm doing this, and it will be really interesting to see how much I can bring in from the garden. So it is, I'm going to bring you close so you can see. It is 167 grams of pak choi. 167. So just let me go and get my notebook. I've been writing down 167 grams of pak choi, and now we will see how much the garlic weighs. I'm going to use the green and everything in this pickle, and it's 25 grams. Can you see from there, or do I need to bring you along? 25 grams. So 25, so far I have brought 3 kilograms and 146 grams. So on my way to 3.5 kilos. That's not too bad. We are only early in the season. We've just started. Now I am sterilizing a jar in the oven as we're speaking, and I'm going to cut the garlic and the pak choi to fill into the jar. I'm just gonna cut the pak choi, I think, in half like this. Since they are so much green, I don't know really how this is gonna work, but the small ones I just keep. But let's try and see. Pickled pak choi with garlic. Sounds nice to me. As I said, I am sterilizing a jar in the oven as we're speaking. I have cleaned it and put it to dry in 100 degrees Celsius, that is. And I'm also boiling the liquid that they are going to be in. And the liquid contains, the jar that I'm using contains 800 milliliters. So I've had 400 milliliters of water, and I'm gonna boil that with 260 milliliters of sugar. I've used ecologic sugar, and also it's 133 milliliters of oh, I did put the wrong, okay. Well, where was I? I did put the heat on the wrong, on my stove, and my tripod was standing on it, so now yeah, it burned a bit. The jar is 800 millimeters. I've used 400 millimeters of water, 260 grams of sugar, and 133 milliliters of the strong vinegar, the 12% vinegar. Oh Lord, so now my tripod is melted. Well, that, you know, sometimes things happen. Luckily I can still use it, so how do you think this is going to be? Is this gonna be okay? Or is it just gonna be a mesh? You know, I know someone who's growing veggies to sell, and she always say that leafy greens with holes in, they are also leafy greens. Sometimes if they are really eaten, sometimes I cut away the worst bits, but that felt okay. I don't know what has been eating on them, because I haven't seen any slugs in my garden yet. But something has been chewing on them. And also I don't know why they are going into bloom already. This pak choi I winter sown in maybe January, and I did put out into my garden. I made a video when I did that, I think. It's just a couple of weeks ago, maybe 1.5 months. And they are already starting to go into flower. And as you can see, there's not much stem on them. But I'm going to use them anyway. So what I'm going to do when I've cut this pak choi, I'm going to take out the sterilized jar that I have in the oven. I think that was everybody. So I'll take the jar now. There's the lid and the jar. I don't know how to cut the garlic, to be honest. I thought that I was gonna use, maybe I can cut it in bigger pieces like this. Just make sure that there isn't any soil and things hitting in here, because that could ruin the whole shebang. Is that soil? No, it's not. Could be nice with some bigger pieces. I did mulch my garlic yesterday with some grass clippings, so it's a lot of grass here. Maybe you can hear that the liquid is starting to boil. Here we have it. You need to heat it up until the sugar is all dissolved. And I think it is now, to be honest. Yeah. So we put that to the side, turn off the stove, and so now this jar is really warm. I'm going to put the pak choi into it. Maybe this jar is too small. I thought that no, might work. We'll press it in. I'm a bit curious, what do you do with your pak choi that you get in your garden? I was looking forward to a fry with some tofu and the pak choi, some ginger, soy sauce, but as you could see, I'm not getting any hearts this season. I'm going to sow it again in the autumn when it's a bit cooler, so hopefully I can get hearts in autumn. Okay, so I'm packing it down here, and oh, this is the yellow bits that I didn't want. Okay, we can use that. And then I'm gonna pour the liquid over it, and we will see if I measured it right, if this will fill up the jar. Yeah, I think so. I did Google it, to be honest, the exact measurements, so I didn't need to count it. Yeah, this is good. Like that. I wonder if I should put a weight on that. Where do I have my weights? Here. You know, the weights that you use when you ferment things. Maybe we can put them on in just to hold it under the liquid. Oh, now it's going to flood. How warm is this? Quite warm. So I need to take out just a bit. Okay, now glass lid on, and let's see. And I close it real tight. Now this is finished to eat right away if you want to. You can just let it cool for a bit and then start to eat it. And you can keep this for a long time before you eat it if you want to. I'm going to let it cool down, and I'm gonna try it tomorrow directly, because I can't wait, and then we will see if this was a good idea or not. Here's what it looks like. Delicious, isn't it? Take care, everybody, and let's grow happiness one plant at a time.